on, and we are back. Yeah, we are back. We are back. We are so back. Woo! Okay. I know y'all were like, what's going on up in here? Well, we got a lot going on. So I need y'all to understand that traffic is really, really, really a mess out there. But long story short, we have our guest here. So let's not worry about all of that. Let's just focus on, we got a guest here. Yo, oh my gosh. Thank God for coming out here. I'm so grateful. Like,
I'm very grateful myself. I'm very appreciative that y'all would have me on here.
yeah, appreciate it. Now, off the air, we were talking because I was sent the flyer, and I was under the impression that your last show was tomorrow, but it's not tomorrow. So that's like, I can wipe the sweat that's on my forehead off. So for anybody that didn't catch your what I thought would have been your last show, gets to come and see your show tomorrow. But before we talk about your show, we gotta do this one. You are Prophet, as we put it, the MC.
Correct.
Is that your name?
Yeah, I'm Prophet, and DMC is like my moniker I'm going under for the last year. You know, that was the title of my EP, and it stuck, it fits. You know what I mean? So it's on there now. Prophet DMC. You know.
Prophet the MC. Got you. So where'd you get the Prophet? How did you get to coordinate Prophet to the MC? Like, what was it about your message that you thought was something we needed to hear?
Well, Prophet has been my stage name since I was a child, like 12 years old. I came with that. Originally, it was Profit.
Yeah.
Money, because I've been always about my money, and that worked. And as I got older, my dad was a street preacher, and they would call him the Prophet. And eventually, I took Profit Profit and mixed that in with Prophet Profhet. So it's Profhit.
All right.
And
add a little twist to it.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Because I've always had a message. I just, as I got older, I was more into the message versus the lifestyle I was living. So I carried that for a while, and then the MC, just working on that project, was very, very lyrical. A lot of metaphors and similes, and just carried the roots of hip hop, and that's what I've always been about. And coming from the Bay Area, people don't expect that. You know what I'm saying? They expect a completely different style. The first thing you say when you say the Bay Area, they think E40, hyphy, too short, and all that other stuff. So, the Bay Area, we haven't had artists that really represent the lyrical side of hip hop. So, I feel like that's what I represent, and that's what I want to make known. So DMC, it came natural, and it stuck.
It stuck. Yeah, that it did. So, from my understanding, you've been dabbling in music since when you were 4.
Yeah.
Drums and.
I started playing drums when I was 4. I was one of those babies that was banging on stuff, and she just went and got me a drum set and keep me off of her pots and pans. And music has been a part of my life since then. And I'm one of the very few people who doesn't have a musical family. Like, I think there's maybe one person in my family that was a musician, and I never even met them. Like, they were like a distant cousin.
Right.
So, yeah, I was the only person who was into music like that.
So do you play the drums now, or is just
I still play the drums. I play piano. I still I produce music primarily now.
Right.
Behind the scenes. But as far as jamming out and stuff with other musicians, I love to do that. It doesn't happen too often, but I can still get down.
You can still get down.
Yeah.
Got you. Like, wow, that's interesting, because I will always sit back and try to figure out what exactly do I like, and it's hard because I love the piano, I love the sax.
Ooh.
Yeah, but and I love the trombone, but it's like, am I keys or am I not? So I don't know. I guess it depends on who's playing it, but I love music. So yeah, they say music soothes the savage beast. So I have to get into music when I needed to cool down. But you have some stuff coming out, and Let's talk about that. You got some music out. We need to be hearing. We need to be listening to. Where did all this come from?
Well, yeah, my EP DMC, that's gonna be turning 1 year in on October 27th, so that's not too far.
Right.
That's on all streaming platforms and digital services, and right now I'm kind of wrapping up a mixtape that I'm gonna put on, every possible outlet for download for free. It's gonna be called In Due Time, and most of that music is kind of gonna be like everything that didn't make my album. So I have a full studio length album coming out next year in May, and I've been working on that for about 6 years, and finally I'm gonna put that out. But I had a bunch of music that was left over, so I just decided to put it as a mixtape and just give it to free, so people be prepared. And in today's day, a lot of people like to have access. They feel like they don't have to pay for music. So, as an artist, sometimes you gotta fill that void and give them what they want. So, yeah, I'm gonna put out a free mixtape in December. It's gonna be called In Due Time.
Yeah, free. Yeah, we all like free, but the thing is, like, mouths can't get fed off for free. So yeah, interesting, very interesting.
About that is you just have to be very methodical. When I say free, I mean the music is going to be out there for free, but if I can tour off of that, if I can get sync licensing, or if I can get royalties, or whatever, or views on YouTube, or get new fans from that who are going to spend money, because I have a clothing line. Music can be clothing. They can go and listen to the other music that pays me royalties when they stream it. So I mean, there's always there's a will, there's a way. So
there is.
In this day and age, everything is not necessarily free, or it can be used to bring income. You just have to be smart about it.
Yeah. You have to be smart about it. You know what? Question. Home alone, driving, whatever. Whose music do you listen to? Do you tend to listen to your music or others?
I don't listen to my music a lot. That feels kind of vain sometimes. But man, I listen to a lot. Like, I'm always looking for new artists. I have a record company, Music and Records. I'm always looking for new artists to work with. Anytime I see something pop up on my feed on Instagram, or somebody suggests new music, I go and listen to it. But overall, like, I'm always listening to the classics. I'm a very old soul, Isley Brothers, Stylistics, 90s R&B, all the classic good.
Yeah, all the good music.
That's what I'm always listening to. And I can't go to sleep without music, so that's what I go to sleep to. And man, I'm always listening, trying to find something new, trying to find new artists to work with.
Now, is it vain to listen to your music, or is it more, let me hear how I sound, to critique yourself? I can be better. I could have did this or said that differently. I'm not into the music industry, so But for me, I think if I sung some songs, that's just me. I want to sit back and listen to them. Like, oh my gosh, did I hit that? I could have, And I don't mean like, let me just pop in my CD and drive down the highway and listen to it all day long.
Right.
But it's interesting to hear what other people's views of themselves is versus somebody else's, because then you wondering why you either filling or not filling up those seats. But now tomorrow, blessed be, we're gonna be hanging out together.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So tell us what's happening tomorrow in Philly.
So tomorrow, it's the Everlasting Hustle tour stop for Philadelphia, and it's gonna be a concert. Like, it's not a showcase. It's not a party. It's going to be a real vibe. It's going to be some curated artists that I have brought that are some natives of Philadelphia, some come from New York, plus myself coming from California, and it's gonna be a real experience. We're gonna get
Turn up.
some real performances. And we got DJ Alamo in the building. That's one of the city's own people of the champion, always supporting the independent grind. And he's gonna be in the mix, and in between the sets, we're gonna be playing music. We're gonna be turning up. We're gonna be having a good time. And we got a lot of black vendors that are in the building as well. They're gonna be selling things from food to clothing. So it's gonna be a real black on black experience. So come on out and support.
Yeah, technically, you really don't have to be black to attend, but it is tomorrow. Everlasting Hustle. It is doors open at 7, showtimes at 8, and it's at Crayon Corner. I love that name. Crayon Corner, which is 3939 Germantown Avenue, Philadelphia. So you can grab your tickets. Matter of fact, just come on through. Just pull up. Do we need to be dressed in any kind of way?
Just how you are.
Just how you are. Yeah, well, not excluding the pajamas. Ladies don't come out in the lacy half-naked lingerie.
You do like the TLC Creek thing.
Yeah, but come out and show some love. So matter of fact, just don't even meet me there, beat me there, because Philly Hott will be in the place representing. So come on, who knows, you may get a Philly Hott interview and whatever else. But tomorrow is not your last show. You do have other shows or show.
Yeah, my last show on the East Coast is going to be October 30th in Washington, D.C. at Tacoma Station Tavern. The way things happen to be set up, that's just how it is. I hope y'all can come out, and if you can, DC's not too far, so
no,
pull up. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. You know what? Now, out of all the artists that you have worked with, who is it right now? Because you know what? I was listening that Cardi B is now out with. Oh my God! Lean back. Don't tell me his name. Lean back. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh my gosh. I was just and I'm looking at him. I can see him. She's partnered up, and that's, oh my gosh. But anyway, it'll come to me. Is there any artist that you would like to now that's popping, that you would like to, or not even popping, that you would like to work with? Fat Joe. That's who it is. Fat Joe and Cardi B, and I'm listening to it on my way here, and I'm like, nah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a boogie down.
Yeah.
Oh man, so one of the artists who may pull up tomorrow is a Philly native. Her name is Noelle Scales. She is an incredibly talented artist. My brother, who was going to be hosting the show, Shimmy, he is very close with her, and he actually put me in contact with her about having some artists perform, and unfortunately because of her scheduling she couldn't put it together. So if she does get time to come, she might come, which I hope, so we can network in public. But yeah, Noelle Scales, she's incredibly talented. She has a mixtape out now called The Ugly Mixtape. And she also had a previous EP that she put out, which I listened to, with a single called Picky. And she's just incredibly talented. And I mean, that's just the way of the world right now. There's so many talented artists who are bubbling, and it just takes time for everybody to get hip to it. But as soon as I listened to her music, I was hip to it, and I definitely want to work with her. So if she comes through, we gonna chop game, and we might get in the studio before I leave. So yeah.
Okay. Now, from my understanding is that your second single from your 2018 EP, what is that? Ball Out. Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that from? What inspired you to come up with that?
That's all the credit goes to my production partner, D Music, man. He executively produced that entire EP, and most of those songs he kind of like forced me to make those songs because we started working on some of those songs as early as 2012, and there was a lot of red tape on that, but they were just really beyond my style as an artist, and it took me a long time to open myself up to be able to find the creativity to write the verses and the choruses, and I always go back into the production and add things and take things out. So it was just a lot of labor going into that, and Ball Out was just crazy. I mean, I think that's the only hip hop song that I've heard that has an accordion in it. So I mean, it's crazy, and it got bass, it got melody, it got everything, and it's a real catchy song. And it took a lot out of me to write that song. It took me almost 3 months for each verse to write that.
Each verse.
I mean,
wow.
It's very. If you listen to it and then you listen to my other music, it's so different. The way I approach it, my cadence, my verse structure and bars, everything. It's a very like a Ludacris inspired, Ludacris and Missy Elliott, because those are one of my biggest influence. Oh, Busta Rhymes too.
Yeah.
So I had to really approach that very differently, especially as a lyricist. It was very comical, but it still has bars and it still has a message in the third verse. So yeah, it took me long times approaching that. Like I was, sometimes we get, as artists, we get those creative blocks.
Yeah, and that's kind of hard.
Yeah, I don't let that discourage me. So I write 2 bars, 2-3 weeks later, I'll be inspired and write the other ones, and sometimes I get it all out, and then I'm look at the second verse and be like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna start that. Then I finally find it, and so on and so forth. So, for those musicians out there, like, don't allow a time frame to.
I was gonna ask you that. How do you like how would someone in a situation like yours overcome that? Because there are times when you just you literally go blank.
Yeah. I think being in control of my music and my record company, I don't have a time frame or a schedule like a lot of artists who are.
Got you.
So I release music when I release music, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not Andre 3000. Ain't nobody banging down my door demanding my music be put out. So I can take my time with it, and that's how I have to do it, because if you want to make music that's gonna last, you got to take your time. But if you put something out that people gonna listen to over and over and not remember for the rest of their life, then force it.
Yeah.
I don't like that approach. So.
That's good. I like that. Just take your time. Some are in a rush. I got to get my name out. I got to get my music out. As Cardi B would put it, I got to get a bag. Yeah. I get that. The industry is ruthless at times. I was telling my fiance how we were speaking on how some lose their money, and it's not that they're mismanaging it, it's that others that they allowed to mismanage. And I said, if I ever got in that situation, I'm going to handle my own. But the industry is kind of cutthroat, and not with everyone, but it's just that when you get at a different level, people now become they come out the crack of the woodworks. Everyone wants their hand in something, and they want a piece of it. And it's like 80%. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's like 80% are not in your favor.
I would say 7.9.
Wow, I gave a little leeway.
I used to work for some of the top record companies and management companies. So I know.
They're not in your favor.
Really did it on my own. Really, went behind my record company, because it's just
shady.
You have all these people who are not invested or respect the art. They're invested in the profit, the return on investment. So, of course, you're gonna have that happen. All those unscrupulous things. So, we need more people in the industry who care for the art.
Yeah, we do. Question. Now, what's next? What's after this tour? What do you have planned now? For 2020, 2021.
The album, it's titled "It's Better Late Than Never." I plan to put that out in late May. And right now I have the single. It's titled "Patience," and I have the video. We shot that in Miami this past May. And I'm pretty much just working on the campaign and the rollout, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And building the budget up. Takes money. 'Cause I'm independent, so,
Yeah.
I'm taking my time with it to make sure everything is done right to where the people who would appreciate the art can see it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had saw on Twitter a lot of artists, from Atlanta during AC3 were just talking about, if you got music, just put it out. You never know if you put it out, but I like to cross my T's and dot my I's.
Right.
And that's the best way in the industry is to have a plan and to just really be behind that to make it manifest. So
right.
taking my time with it. That's 2020.
That's 2020. Better late to. Where did that title come from?
Oh man, it came to me out of nowhere. I can't even remember. Like, I have been working on that album since 2012, and some of the material predates 2012. So I just kept rushing, and I was nearing the end of the recording for the project, but some people, immediate family members, passed away.
Gotcha.
Some things happened to where I had to move out of New York back to California, just a lot of stuff, and I was just very discouraged and just was like, just trying to figure out what to do next. And it came to me, and at that time, I was right when Nipsey Hussle put out his album Victory Lap, and just his whole "The Marathon Continues" and different mantras just really stuck with me. And I just realized that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Everybody doesn't finish
right.
Everybody else. Like Cardi B won Grammy Album of the Year, Rap Album of the Year, and she said she only spent 3 months in the studio. Nip Hussle, who spent 8 years in the album. So it's like everything is different for everybody. Everybody gets there in their own time, and I just had to stop beating myself up, and realize that it's gonna happen when it's happening. So
yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's finally coming.
Yeah, I'm so in 2018, my normal instinct is to focus on the next year. My business manager, like maybe around this time in 2018, he told me that we need to start focusing on 2020, and I had to look at him like, okay, maybe he forgot that it's 20. Oh, he meant to say 2019, but no. By the time December came, I literally got hit with so many doors opening up, and I was like, oh, now I know what cool, forget 2019, because 2019, if I do everything I need to do, 2020 is going to be like, it's just going to be nonstop. Everything is going to be a green light, and I literally see nothing but green lights, and it's like, wow, while I was waiting for your arrival, I was reminding people that I was supposed to have interviewed Dionne Warwick. That didn't happen. So her entire management team had literally hit me up. Like, they were bombarding me from both ends, trying to rectify the situation. It was like, cool. And then I got hit with another door, and then comes, lo and behold, Queen Bee's dad. So I'm like, put the request in to interview Beyonce's father. So I'm like, but that's 2020, and now I'm not even focused on 2020. I'm right now, and I'm in 2022. So, yeah. But let me ask you this: what do you tell people, who are? I always tell people that there's someone following you, there's someone watching you. They're just not hitting the like button. They're not knocking on your door, but someone is actually watching you. They're watching you every step. What do you tell someone who is watching you, who wants to be in the industry just like you, but don't know how or don't know where to go, or you know what, they tried it a few times, their friends mocked them? What do you tell them, to keep going? How do you get them to keep moving forward?
Well, in today's society, it's really we really beat ourselves up because social media really dictates a lot of how we see the world. So every time we get on Facebook or Instagram, somebody's posting their achievements, and this is happening, this is happening. Then you look at your own life and you're like, well, I don't got this, I don't got that, and we beat ourselves up. But just the main ingredient is just keep going, and things are gonna align as long as you believe in yourself. You are your own best investment. Mm-hmm. And my advice is just keep going, and anything that you can't do, you can learn it. Like, that's the beauty of today. Like, you can literally go on YouTube and watch a video on how to do something, or you can go Google it, or you can do an academic, scholarly Google search if you really want to be professional, or go and buy books. I mean, you could do. The information is there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's not under lock and key the way it was, for people who came before us. So as long as we take advantage of that, we good. We can do anything. We can figure anything out. We can keep going.
Cool. So tomorrow, the 25th.
25th.
I'm sorry. So tomorrow, the 25th, you will be at Crayon Corner, 3939 Germantown Avenue, Philadelphia. Doors open at 7, showtimes at 8. So I'm advising everybody to come out, get your little meet and greet, and get your jam on, matter of fact, because I'm going to be there. Like, I'm going, because I haven't been out to bop my head and shake a tail feather, and thank God it's on a Friday, because I won't have an excuse come Sunday why I can't be in service, because I'm going to get my jam on Friday. But, matter of fact, before you get out of here, how do people find you on social media?
Yeah, if you type in PROFHIT on anything, Google, whatever, I'll come up. So Google, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, PROFHIT. And yeah, I hope you like what you find.
Because you got a twist to your profit.
Yeah.
It's not the actual, like, I need to make some cash. You are PRFHIT. Like, you got a prof with the hit.
A little bit of the money and a little bit of the,
But I like the ending, the hit.
Yeah.
The hit, I'm going to be a success. I don't know if anybody paid attention to that twist, but I did, because it's like a twist. So, yeah, so you got to speak them things, and not so much like you got to believe them things, because if you don't believe them, others won't. And if we don't feel it, then I'm not going to support what I don't feel.
Absolutely.
But anything you want to share with us, any shout outs you want to give before we close this out?
Shouts out to all the artists. We actually got one of the artists in the building now. It's Hanifa. She just got here, so you know what I'm saying. We got some real heavy hitters in the building. So tomorrow's show is gonna be really dope. You know what I'm saying? We got artists with different types of styles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just gonna be a bunch of loud beats, heavy bass, and rapping. Like, we really got some talented artists coming through who have great stage presence and energy. So
So speaking of stage presence, is this the young lady you were speaking so highly of? Oh my gosh, he gave you an A+ and then some, and then some. Yeah, we got talent in the building. Thank you. I know everybody was like, wait a minute, why she stop talking? Because the door opened and I seen a young lady come in. I'm like, okay, is she in the right door? Okay, but yeah, but we have you here, and please do share.
Yes. So my name is GB. My name is Hanifa. My artist name is GB.
Okay.
I've been doing this for a long time, writing and rapping for 19 years. So I've been really.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just stop the presses, because I don't know. Those that can't hear can see, and those that can see. When she said 19 years, I took the smile off my face, because I'm like, when she said some years, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, what was she writing since she was 2? Because the lady looks like she likes she freaking 19. She's talking about some 19. I'm like, literally the smile had to go, because I'm like, I know they say black don't crack, but that's a lie right here.
I appreciate that.
No, seriously.
I appreciate that. I am in my 30s.
The lies she tell, but I'm not gonna. Hey, who am I? I'm just saying.
Really don't crack.
Yeah.
Black. That's why they are chasing down our melanin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, you passed 21 too, right? That's the lies they tell. And I'm.
Black for a few times.
Well, I'm sticking to the story, because I don't believe neither one of them. But it's okay. And hey, if they say they over their age, who am I? I'm just saying they lying. But anyway.
Yeah. So I will be there tomorrow night at the
Crayon Corner. Yup.
Tomorrow, I can't wait. I love doing this. I love performing. I love my craft. I love what I do. Love what I do. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm definitely working on projects. I'm actually have a show. I have a show out in Las Vegas. Another show out in Las Vegas on the 3rd.
Okay.
Back out there on the 2nd to the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I just shot a video out there too.
Okay.
So, and you can check me out too on Instagram at Hanifa_GB. So Hanifa is spelled HANIFAH_GB. So I'll say that again. HANIFAH_GB. So a lot of people put the E in it. It's I, and it is that E. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm excited. I'm like really honored for the opportunity. And when people reach out to me and want me to perform places, I'm honored. I'm skeptical, at first a lot of times, because it's just a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
And people have other
agendas
and hidden agendas. So, and with me, this is just really something I love to do. You know what I mean? I get paid for some things, but definitely I'm gearing towards getting paid for every single thing. So, right now we're all in a position where we're helping each other. You know what I mean? Whether you're throwing the events or whether you're a part of it, being the artist and the entertainment. So, whatever it is, like we're all trying to help each other. We're all trying to climb. So I feel like whenever somebody has something going on and reach out to you, I'm honored, because it's a bunch of people in the city that they can consider before me.
And truth be told, we were literally talking about that, in the industry, how ruthless it can be for people that, actually my fiance and I, we were talking about how people are losing their money, and I was trying to get him to understand in the industry that I'm not a part of. We give too much to the other person, and then you come back later and you're trying to figure out why now I went from this 14-bedroom mansion to this 2-bedroom apartment, and and how ruthless it can be, and it's kind of eerie, scary. It's kind of sad, you know, that, you know, I have artists like you who are trying to do positive stuff, and to take care of you and your family, and then somebody comes along and just decides, well, you know, what do I need to work for? I can just take it, you know, and that's, you know, and that's kind of sad, but, you know, but I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked him, because truth be told, there's always somebody in the corners watching us. You know, they don't make it known, but they watching. What do you tell that young girl, that 19-year-old, you know, that looks like you, that wants to be in the industry but doesn't know how to or where to go? You know, how do you direct them?
So I'm a go-getter. I always been, but everybody is not. So for those who need guidance to even start somewhere, I say to just start beating the pavement. Like really just start like really pounding the ground. Like I'm talking about footwork. Really like go if you're gonna social media is a huge platform for a lot of things these days. So and I wasn't used to social media for a while because I was like selling CDs in New York and stuff like that like years ago. So I was used to that. So I had to get on the bandwagon. I hopped on late, and this is why I'm just seeming like I'm like just beginning. But I've been doing it because social media. I was scared to put my stuff out there. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? I was telling them, don't be scared. Just do it. You know, just do it. Like really, really, really just do it. Get up. It's a lot of people say they want this, they want that. Write it down. Write what you want to do. Look at what you want to do. Figure out what you should do first based off of the list of things you want to do. The list of things you want to do, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Write that list, not in ABC order, in no order at all. Just write it. And then kind of look at the list and see what you need to do first. I feel like first you need to, if you're a writer, if you're a rapper, you should be a writer. But to each his own. But to each his own. But if you are a writer, I feel like starting from writing as much as you can is always a good thing. To have as much material as possible. Starting from there and recording it, you know what I mean, making sure it's on something, some type of audio where somebody can hear. You can put it out anywhere, you know what I mean, social media on your page, and you know, kind of put tag people in it, DMs, anything you gotta do for every single body to hear it, you know what I mean, whoever you need to hear it. Sometimes I DM people I don't know. You know what I mean? I just started doing that because people do it to me. So that's the only reason why I started doing it, because people that I don't even know, that don't even follow me, they just send me shit in my DM. You know what I mean? So I'm like, who's this? All right, let me look at it. You know, it's beneficial for them. It's a view. Right. If I don't like it, and more than likely, if I view it and it's in my DM, even if I don't like it, I like it. But, right. You know what I mean? And that's just for the love. So, you know, whatever. But I feel like start there, as much material as possible, as much recording as possible, and then from there you can perform it and you can start beating your feet. Like I've had to perform places to get openings to perform other places.
Right. You know what I mean? Right.
Self is the best promotion.
Right. It is the best. Okay. So what is the relationship between y'all? Like, how do y'all keep yours separate? For when I say relationship, I mean business-wise. I don't want people looking like, oh my gosh, they're dating, and you know. But how do you keep your style and your style separate, but yet jointly together?
This is our first time meeting.
Oh.
It's not the first time.
Well, no, not meeting. Yeah, not meeting. Let me not say that. I've seen him at events.
Gotcha.
But this is our first time really sitting down and doing a show, doing an event together, because I've never done an event with him. So.
Until tomorrow. And I feel sorry for those that don't show up tomorrow, because you're going to miss it. And you know what I hate is when people don't go to things and then the first thing, well, what happened? Child, please, you should have been there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let me go. Let me ask my dog. I had my my cat call you and tell you what happened. You know, wish you luck on that one. But that's not going to happen. Yes, but tomorrow, doors open at 7. I've been sharing this. The doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Y'all two going to be there. So is this a collaboration or is this an individual?
This is
Y'all gonna be up on the stage together. Okay, all right.
Don't have a song yet.
Uh-oh.
Yet, but don't really
Not yet.
get to that point where
Not yet. Y'all heard that.
Right.
Yeah, gotta
Not
speak
yet.
them things because I believe 2022 y'all gonna be the bomb.
and a law of attraction, you gotta speak things into existence.
Yeah. So if someone needs to reach you on social media, how do they, or not even social media, how does somebody get in contact with you?
So I have an email in my bio. It's email in my bio. It's my
Okay.
business email. They can email that. Also, my business number is up there as well, so they can also contact that. I bring with me like flyers and business cards, so I'll leave
Okay.
that with you, and the number is actually on the card, and y'all can just briefly let me go get it.
She said briefly go get it. Okay. So 2020 is going to be the bomb. We already established that. I'm speaking it for y'all. Yeah. Tour is still going to be kicking off. Y'all going to be doing some awesome, magnificent stuff. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't come out here tomorrow and check out this thing, I don't know what to tell you because I'm going to be there. And I would drag some of y'all with me, but y'all should be there. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Yeah. So okay, but is there anything you want to share? Let us know about, we didn't talk about, you want to shout out? Oh, I was going to do the shout out, but then the queen came in here and I was like, okay. You know what? Let me take that back because I used to be a stickler on the queen, so I had to figure out what the queen was, and that's a ruler. And I'm not a ruler because I don't even rule myself. That's why I mess up sometimes. So I stopped calling females queens, and I just call them what they are, either beautiful or gorgeous, one or two. No offense, but it's beautiful. Is there anything you want to share, you want us to know about, we didn't touch on? I'm just saying, because she all geeking.
Say queen because I definitely I am a ruler. I am a ruler, and it's not that I rule by myself,
Right.
but that I am one. So, and there's, so with that being said, yeah, I do. I actually have a single on all platforms, on every single platform. Pandora, Spotify, it's even in the jail kiosk, so if you have anybody that you know that's locked up, incarcerated, and so it's called Garrett, and it's spelled RELI. So
Yep. 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 They might get some free drinks out of me too. I might be passing around some shots and stuff. You never know. So, I mean, you know, if you are inclined to the spirits and indulging, come through. We gonna have a good time. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's how it is. People see things that they don't have and then they want it. So that's how you got to do it. She be moving. That's why I had to touch base because we met in Miami at a show and she came and did her thing. I was like, she from Philly, like she came all the way up here and I came from California. So all right, you about your business, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. Like artists is moving around. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. Mm-mm. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It's enough to go around. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I also want to shout out some of the other artists. Tournay Soul, she's a singer songwriter. She's coming from the Boogie Down. We got some more Philly natives that just that tuned in, that tapped in, and that's gonna come through. That's gonna be some special guest stuff. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really crazy. So just come through and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Catch a vibe. For sure. Yes, indeed. You first. You first. I'm trying to piggyback off her positivity. That's what I'm trying to do. Absolutely. Truth. Oh man. Um, man. I mean, I guess like the when you have people who want to bring good to the world and you keep getting hit with all this negative stuff, and I mean like every day I feel like I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just stop and I'm gonna just do a regular job and just get up and work and whatever else comes with that. But man, every once in a while I meet somebody who tells me how they're affected by what I'm doing or my music or whatever, and I'm just like, damn, all right, I'm not gonna quit today. I'm gonna keep going. So, I mean, I think just being aware of, like you said, the people who are watching and the people who are, kind of following our lead, and being appreciative of the small steps and the small wins is one of the things that I still work on to this day, and those things keep me going. So just appreciating the small wins and the small steps, and being mindful of how you move, because somebody's always watching. And we all ain't role models, but every day we got 24 hours to be a better person, and why not you know what I'm saying, grow and elevate. So yeah. 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 Shout out to Philly High Radio for having us. I mean, it's so many different platforms that always don't really give a voice to, you know, artists who are on the rise and trying to make something happen. And y'all did that, and y'all did that with the quickness, and I truly appreciate that. Mhm. That's right. That's right. Truth. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then when you do become quote unquote famous, look back to the people who gave you a platform when you didn't have that clout. Yeah, yeah. That's important. Yeah. Exactly. That's right. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's right. Yeah. 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 Hey, now that's real. Trying to push that date up. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And we might have a little karaoke going on. Be careful. Yeah. Yeah. Get you some. Make sure you get some hot tea. Yeah. There it is. Hit me with that feature, yeah. We all got the studio equipment to make everything sound great. That's all it is. So nope, all you gotta do is just dance, and ain't nobody gonna know what's going on. That's what we do now. We dance on stage, and they gonna dance too. Had a good time. I don't know what I'm about to do getting back into this Philly traffic now. I hope it's died down, cause I hope. Ooh. Yes, indeed.
So if y'all didn't get a ticket,
Pull up.
y'all got the information. I want to share some more.
For these lovely people, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Really
you.
hot.